WYFI is trending up 21%. This is Friday, the 19th of December, 2025, pre-market session. It's a high beta stock. Okay. Volatility is expected to remain right around its historical levels. It's trading at a premium to its volume weighted average price. Volume so far in this pre-market session has is probably getting to a quarter of its 50-day average volume. Okay. It's currently trending right now, so let's see whether we can get some sentiment around what's going on concerning the stock.
White Fiber Inc. is trending after announcing a 10-year, 40-megawatt colocation agreement with Nscale at its NC1 AI data center campus, a meaningful milestone that puts real scale behind the company's ambitions in high-performance computing and AI infrastructure. The deal is being viewed as a strong validation event. A 40 megawatt commitment over a decade signals long term demand from an AI focused customer and suggests WhiteFiber's campus is capable of supporting dense, power hungry workloads, exactly where hyperscalers and AI firms are spending aggressively. For a company of WhiteFiber's size, this isn't a pilot or proof of concept contract. It's a material anchor tenant that helps de risk the project, supports future financing, and strengthens the case for additional customer wins at NC1. That said, community discussion isn't purely celebratory. Investors are revisiting prior CEO commentary and timelines around deal announcements, with some noting that expectations were previously set high and not always met on schedule. As a result, the market reaction has been choppy, with debate over whether this announcement represents the start of a steady execution phase or a one off win that was already partially priced in. The stock's limited share float is adding another layer of intrigue. Bulls argued at any follow on announcements, additional colocation customers, expansion of MW capacity, or improved financing terms, could quickly translate into outsized price moves due to constrained liquidity. Bears, meanwhile, caution that low float dynamics cut both ways, amplifying volatility if enthusiasm fades or timelines slip. Overall, the Nscale agreement positions WhiteFiber as a legitimate emerging player in AI data center infrastructure, but the market is now looking past the headline. The next key question driving sentiment is whether this 40 megawatt deal becomes a foundation for repeatable growth and execution, or simply a high profile proof point in a still uncertain build out story.
Okay, so there's an indication there that it has a low float. Okay, it's the float we have is around 9 million. But the reality is that sometimes you can have a float that says 100 million, but what is actually being traded statistically or based on data may be such that it may indeed be a low float. The actual volumes that have been trading, it may well be a low float. You can see here it says 1.13, and the float we have is saying 9 million. So yeah, it may well be a low float. Sometimes you can have floats, like I said, hundreds of millions. But if you have long-term holders who are passive and you just have a few active traders who are trading fractional, maybe 3% of the entire float, then it may well be a low float. Its record is maybe that of a low float, and that is probably what we have here. So, and that is also why that may be why it's been trending for some time now. It also has a short interest of around 11%. So as things stand right now in this session, I think aggression is very high. You can see the spread between the ask and the bid is it's 14 cents. That tells you that the market is not liquid, but they don't mind anyway. They are trading it like that as it is. They are trading it that way. So it also implies that aggression is likely playing a key part in what's going on right now as well, amongst other things. So the stock has been trading since only started trading on the 7th of August. There isn't much data, in terms of extrapolations. Okay, so as of now, the projection we have is 16.14, but it has had previous projections up to 22.4. I mean, I'm talking about previous upper projections: 22.4, 23.85, 24.75. Yeah, we even have here 41 points. So they're 41.19, 46.23, 49.3, 49.34. So, but we want to refer to more realistic prices. Okay, yeah, more realistic prices that it is has near term prices that it has a potential to reach. Then we'll probably use the market grid, but we'll get to that in a second. So the extrapolation of its 3 period moving average based on this 1 hour chart is that a contraction may continue to play out, because that's what's going on right now. Even though it is up 20.21%, it has actually given up some of the gains it ran up. So it's indicating here that it may continue to contract it, with volatility up till up till Monday. The close of Monday's trading session, Monday the 22nd. Okay, so we've seen upper projections already. I mean, we've seen projections already. There are also downward projections. Like here, we have 13.01. So you need to be very much aware of that as well. Momentum is expected to remain elevated up till sometime a few hours from now. Okay, but after that, it's expected to plunge, going to continue decaying towards Monday the 22nd. Okay, so we'll just quickly have a look at its market grid here. Okay, it's a 1 hour chart. Okay, the market grid here is okay. Let's see now. The trajectory of the stock is to the downside. Okay, so it may well test the lows of around 17.47, 17.21. Yeah, but in any case, the grid is between 18.69 and 16.71. So it has the potential to test 18.69, even though one may expect it go on to test lower prices, given that its trajectory is bearish as things stand right now. Oh, yeah, bearish. Yes, yeah, bearish. Okay, so let's see now. Yeah, yeah. So we'll also have a look at its 4 hour chart, because it seems it has plotted on that on the chart. Yeah, we have it. It's trading right on its 17.64. This is where it is trading. So it's trading at the extremes of this grid. So it's also an indication that caution is warranted. It may not be the best time to buy the stock, because right now you should be considering taking profits. You should be considering exiting the stock if you want to do so as well. If you want to do so as well, if you want to buy and maybe add to what you have already, maybe this is not the best time. But you could decide to do so. It's all up to you as well. So this is the range here on the 4 hour chart. It's between 17.95 and 15.25, a bit different from what we have on the 1 hour chart. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. The stock is trending. I think the fact that it has a low float, maybe, and that reasonable short interest of around the 11% may have kept it buzzing for hours now. Yeah, it's been trending for more than 12 hours now. Yeah, so see what you make of WYFI, and thank you very much for watching this video.